Hey YouTube, what is going on, guys? Thank you for joining me on another ENTREVOLUTION mindset episode. It's your man Arnold, and today, guys, we have 334 opportunities to improve and develop ourselves. And today, guys, I'm always thinking about quite a few things, and I've been listening to Grant Cardone's 10x book, and I'm picking a lot of stuff up from it. I'm hearing a lot of things, and the statistics that he throws out there. A lot of the stuff that he says is just incredible. It's overwhelming. You almost like, how do you say? You think it's a lot or you think it's too much. Um, but he kind of gets you to think like there's no such thing as too much. There's no such thing as excess. You know, you should read the book or listen to the book to understand it a little bit more. But he just the stuff that the book is called 10x for a reason. And just listening to it, I kind of realized the importance of reading books, of reading important material, of picking up information, factual information, things that are true, um, self-development books, things of that nature. It's crazy to think, and maybe you don't think about it, but when you become one of those individuals who picks up a book and at least reads one book per month, it's the development of your mindset is incredible. And I haven't read too many books since I guess became an entrepreneur, but I noticed a difference in how I'm in an information seeking mode, and anytime I have an opportunity to learn something, I take the time to try to get a little feel for it and learn something from it. And it's quite interesting the way that plays an effect in how you start thinking, how you start developing a mindset, and how you start viewing your world in a different way. You start reevaluating yourself and the things that are part of your norm. And so, I ask every day, what did you do to improve and develop? Did you read a book? Did you purchase a course? Did you start a business? Did you prepare your exit strategy? I ask these questions, and they're sincere questions like, are you doing anything? Is there anything in the process? Nothing's done overnight. Nothing worth having will come overnight. A lot of stuff takes work, and I think that's the discouraging part. The part that discourages your average person from taking a leap of faith and starting their own business, or just looking into it. I think that people are very comfortable with 40 40 40, 40 hours a week for 40 years of your life for 40% of your pay. And so I think I'm sorry, guys, I lost my train of thought. I am really tired tonight. I was driving around a lot, doctor's appointment, went to go see my dad. Just, I'm a little beat today. I came home and I took a nap. But I can see the importance of trying to at least read one book every 2 months. Even if it takes you that long, whatever, it's 6 books a year. That's about 6 more books than your average American. And that's a huge. If you think about it, your average American reads less than one book per year. That's insane. What one book can do to change your life, imagine if you multiplied that by 12. Heck, imagine if you multiply that by 24. What if you read 2 books per month? The point of this is we develop a way of thinking, a perception, a mindset based on what is most consistent in our life. So if you're consistently, for instance, I'll give you an example. If you're consistently in the gym, you're constantly there, you go around, you're hanging around with your friends, you work out with your friends, things of that nature, you're in a group of people, essentially your perception in your life is fitness. Everything's fitness related, eating, lifting weights, proteins, supplements, workout gear, things of that nature. All of a sudden, everything just becomes fitness. And it's because you're part of that world. It's your everyday. It's what becomes your motivation, and it's what becomes your influence. It influences your day to day. So when it comes to starting a business, or starting an online business, or whatever it may be, you're kind of, especially from home, if it's a home-based business, your time is consistently spent in your office, in front of your computer, working on stuff. And so in that time, people who start businesses, they tend to have that developed mindset, develop those traits of reading, educating themselves, on top of having some other education. So those are the key, that is a key component in my development, my personal development of my mindset, and what my day-to-day is, and why I agree with and encourage you to read. I'm sorry. And I mean, read, you could be an audiobook, it's you're going to pick up the information the same way, or maybe not, it depends on you. But what I'm saying is that it's still reading, it allows you to do it at any time. If you're driving, instead of listening to music, you pop an audiobook in, and you start, it's crazy. You just have these moments of clarity. And to be able to develop yourself and improve yourself based on a book, it's a really big deal. And it's an opportunity to become somebody for a very small price. So today, guys, I definitely want to encourage you guys to pick up a book and start reading. And, I'm not going to say don't read some random book, but I would really recommend you read something along the lines of self-development, of motivation, things of business. If you're in a specific business, I'm sure you can search keywords that will help you find books related to that. There's sales trainings books, there's cold calling books, there's marketing books, there's how to influence people books, there's all kinds of stuff out there. It's ridiculous. So you guys, we have all this access, all this information, all these opportunities to improve and develop ourselves. I really encourage you guys to pick up a book. Sorry guys, I'm really tired. I am still new to it, but I think that it's something that I just completely encourage you to do. Reading, fortunately, has been something that I've been able to do with ease. I don't like reading, but I don't have an issue reading. I used to like to spell as a kid, so it's always fun to read, especially when the books are good. But like I said, listening to audiobooks, guys, it gives you an opportunity to really get into a book when reading is not your thing. And a lot of people do it. Someone I looked up to, a gentleman, which I'm sure you guys have heard me mention him in the past, but James Pesh, he told me he likes to read his books or listen to his books on audio or Audible at 2x, 2 times the speed, so he can listen to them faster. So you guys develop techniques. Start educating yourself. Start reading books. Start feeding your brain. Start feeding your mind. And start developing a mindset that takes you and builds you and takes you into the future. They say leaders are readers. So with that being said, guys, 334 opportunities to improve and develop ourselves. Let's pick up a book and start reading together. So it is February. I challenge you guys to pick up one book, whatever it may be, and read it from front to back or listen to it from beginning to end. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Take care.